In 2002, Jamaican dancehall was about to witness the arrival of an artist who would change the culture forever. His name was Adidja Palmer, but the world would come to know him as Vybz Kartel. From the beginning, Kartel was different. His delivery was sharp, his lyrics were fearless, and his ability to create hit records seemed almost endless. Songs like Guns Like Mine, Badman, and Most High established a young DJ who was determined to take his place among Jamaica's elite. By 2003, with the release of Up to the Time, Vybz Kartel had moved from promising newcomer to major dancehall forces association with Bounty Killer, and the alliance gave him another platform. But Kartel was already developing a style and identity completely his own. Then came the years that changed dancehall forever. Kartel became one of Jamaica's most talked about artists. His lyrics, version, slang, controversies, collaborations, and relentless work ethic made him impossible to ignore. After separating from the alliance, he created Portmore Empire, better known as Gaza, building an entire movement around his music and identity. The rivalry between Gaza and Mavado's Gully Camp became one of the defining chapters of modern dancehall. But beyond the controversy, Kartel continued producing hit after hit. Ramping Shop, Clark's, Life Sweet, Dancehall Hero. His music began reaching far beyond Jamaican. International artists and producers recognized his influence, and his sound became part of the global conversation surrounding dancehall. Then, in 2011, everything changed. Vybz Kartel was arrested and eventually convicted of murder. He would spend nearly 13 years behind bars. But something remarkable happened. The prison walls could contain the man, but they could not contain the music. During his incarceration, Kartel continued releasing music at an extraordinary rate. His catalog continued expanding, his songs continued reaching new listeners. Fever became one of his biggest international records. His albums continued charting, his streaming numbers continued growing, and an entire generation of artists continued to feel his influence. For more than a decade, Vybz Kartel was physically absent from the stage, but culturally, he never disappeared. Then came 2024. Jamaica's Privy Council quashed his murder conviction after finding serious issues surrounding juror misconduct. On July 31, 2024, Jamaica's Court of Appeal decided that there would be no retrial. After nearly 13 years in prison, Vybz Kartel was free. And the world immediately found out that the Worl Boss had not lost his audience. He returned with new music and the first week out project. Then came Freedom Street at Jamaica's National Stadium on New Year's Eve. After almost 14 years away from a major stage, Vybz Kartel stood in front of a massive Jamaican crowd again. The return was bigger than a concert. It was a cultural moment. In 2025, the comeback became international. Vybz Kartel received his first Grammy nomination for Party With Me. He returned to the United States and performed at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for his first US stage appearances in more than 20 years. Thousands of people came to witness an artist who had spent 13 years behind prison walls return to the international stage. Then came the Worl Boss tour. Jamaica was no longer the only place waiting for Kartel. Europe was waiting. America was waiting. The Caribbean was waiting. and the industry was watching. His influence was recognized internationally when he received the Mobo Impact Award in 2025. Then came Heart and Soul, and in 2026, Vybz Kartel received his second consecutive Grammy nomination, this time for Best Reggae Album. He also won Best Caribbean Music Act and the 2026 Mobo Awards. 2 consecutive Grammy nominations, a Mobo Impact Award, a competitive Mobo victory, major international concerts, sold out US performances, a global tour, a new music reaching audiences around the world. From a young DJ emerging in Jamaica in 2002 to one of the most influential figures in modern dancehall, Vybz Kartel's story has never been ordinary. He experienced the highest levels of success. He built Gaza. He became one of Jamaica's most controversial and influential artists. He lost 13 years of his freedom, but he never lost his voice. And when the prison doors finally opened, the world discovered something powerful. Vybz Kartel's career had never really stopped. The stage had simply been waiting for him from 2002 to till he fell to 6. The story is bigger than music. It is the story of influence, the story of survival, the story of reinvention, and the story of an artist who left the stage for nearly 13 years only to return and prove that his name still carried weight around the world. Vybz Kartel, the World Boss, from Gaza to the global stage, and the story is still being written.